Morning guys, back on the Insley. Sunday. I realized I was going through some footage. It didn't look like I showed you guys this very much. I'm gonna let you check it out a little bit and see what I got going on here. I put a welded nuts in there. I kind of bent that over. And I welded the seams on the inside, but not the outside. Give it some rigidity. And then I put that plate in there. But should work good. You know, nice little latch there. I don't think I'm even gonna put any, I was gonna put screws back here, but I don't think I'm gonna do that now. I think it'll be just fine. So I'm gonna put that in, put this stuff on, and then I'm gonna paint that counterweight today. I also wanna get some, I bought that copper line on the tracks over here. That one. It's wrong size. Go figure. So I'm gonna get the right stuff today, hopefully. Run to the parts store. I got all the gauges working last night. I didn't show you that. So I got these gauges in last night. While I was waiting on the paint to dry. You turn on the light up, and the push button it cranks. It's weird, the camera doesn't really get it. It's like the color. Yeah, works good. They look good. I like the white because I didn't notice that wire sticking out. But I like the white because it gives it like some contrast in here, so you look at it. Yeah, got that done. So the oil pressure's good, or not? The oil pressure's not good. The voltage is good, and the temperature gauge I got going too. Anyways, it's still morning. My brain ain't working. That's the hesitation. Can't wait to paint these. Excited. Get those dudes on there, and then this thing, besides the glass, can go outside. And there it is. Sealed up. I like it. Got my little door that don't have a handle on it, but stick your fingernail in there. You can still get to the grease fittings. Lube her up. Put some oil on it, whatever you're gonna do. And I think that'll keep it sealed up enough to where the ropes don't get caught up in it. Yeah, it's looking like a crane again. Perfect. Like it. I'm going to cut some 1-foot bolts for these counterweights once they get done. We'll bolt these things on once you get them painted. The old bandsaw coming through. Yeah. Yep, too much. Should have known. Dial her back down a little bit. Okay, yeah, I got 2 coats on there, right? But these, this plate was back behind here, but it's kind of screwing me up because I got a couple. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, or 5 of those. See, I got 1, 2, there's 4, 5 plus that. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of holes. And I just took that one off because there's still bolts stuck in there. I had to torch it. So that don't make any sense. Where was this extra one at? Unless it was in the middle where it's broke. I better check the distance between these holes, maybe. These are all kind of the same, so. Might be a little different. I'm just wondering, you know what I mean, if this was like that. I suppose it could be. She's stuck. She didn't shut off. Yeah, there we go. Final coat on this thing, I hope. So some of you might have noticed that I started working on these bolts. I just went to get some all thread is all I did. Bought some all thread, 6 foot length, and cut her down. And I got these bolts, nylock bolts. I think that one's too small. That's more like it. Yeah. The kids helped me. But I think those spacers are for in there because I found this giant plate back here for that. So spacer, 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 spacer. That works out. I got enough. And then I'm just going to have somebody come help me hang these later. But I'll try to get that on video too. Maybe have my boyfriend give me a hand, or my brother, or somebody. He ain't seen it in a while. Maybe I'll call him and see if he wants to come check it out. Okay, well, they're all on there, ready to go. For some reason, this one looks like it's cocked out more than these do. But I know I got it set right, so I gotta go get more nuts because I'm a moron and didn't get enough nuts. I got enough washers, but I didn't get 16 nuts. I got 16 washers and 8 nuts. I don't know what I was thinking. But while I was painting, I put this cover on there, and that throttle I had mounted there wasn't gonna work, obviously. So now I'm gonna mount that up there. I think I'm gonna cut that off and just weld it to that bracket. There's a bracket there, but that's what I'm thinking. You know what else I just noticed is black with white letters and orange. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do that with white letters on black with orange. So I just went to the town and got that bolt and stuff, the nuts, and then I'm putting in this, wrong way, dummy, I'm talking. Put in this oil pressure sending line. There was a gauge right here. I just unscrewed it, took it off. It's still sitting right here. I think that's good. Sitting right here. I painted it. I always seem to have the worst luck with these ferrules. I'll lose it, you know what I mean? They're so tiny. Look at that little thing. How big my freaking finger is. Oh. Almost forgot. That'd been bad. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna shut you guys off so I can put this on. Gotta use the copper ones. That plastic one that I had on the Bantam didn't make it very long. I don't know how much pressure to put on it. Okay. Now the debate is, which way do I run it? Do I run it up here with these wires I did? Maybe. Just zip tie it up there. That's what I'm working on. Golly. See if you'll stay there. I still have to cut her in here. Oh, here. Darling. I like to run this thing a little bit. Work some more on that loping. My brother said that he thinks he could fix it in just a minute, so that means I ought to be able to fix it without him. We'll see. He ain't over here, so I still got time. Come on now. Got it. Okay. Yeah. How's that? Hope you guys can see this. If not, it's a wasted video. There you go. Where's the ferrules at? And there it is. Exactly. Come on now. There you go. Boy, it's pouring outside today. It has been all day. Pouring. Supposed to be nice tomorrow though. Well, it's not a 7/16, so it's a 3/8 for 3/8. Metric piece of junk. Damn it. tried real hard not to put no metric crap on this thing. I hate metric. You know why I hate metric so much? It's not because it's metric or foreign. It's because you gotta go back to get it every time. It's like, oh, really? Dang it. So it's on. I'm gonna zip tie it up to these lines here, and then we'll see if this thing makes oil pressure. Okay, it's been a minute since it's been started, so I'm gonna see if it's got oil pressure. Ignition is on. See the lights on. And push the button, but I got spray ether all at the same time, so. Yep. I seen sparkies. A lot of guys out there might say, he didn't even do anything. Like, look at how crappy this all looks. Well, he just painted it. I did paint it, and I washed it, and I'll show you exactly why I do this. This is why. You see that oil right there? That wasn't there before, and you'd have never looked up there and seen that that was cracked. And you'd have never seen it because all this had so much crap all over it, you would have never got to see it. But until you wash it, paint it, and run it just a little bit, then all those things start to show up. The little cracks and stuff, you can see them. The moisture seeps out. Even on a motor, you'll start to see spots where oil starts seeping out, and you'll be like, oh, hey, that's leaking, better fix that. Yeah, it might not be perfect right now, and it might not, you might think, oh man, it looks like this, you didn't even really prep it that much. I didn't want to, it's just a piece of equipment. But the only way you're gonna find all these mistakes with this piece of equipment is to put some paint on it, move it around, let it crack, let the cracks open, let it crack that new paint up, and you'd be like, hey, that's broke. We need to fix that. I was thinking longer maybe, but I don't want to be so hot I can't hit the garage doors. to those plates. Like, I think it's the gap. The hole is not like.
On there?
I assumed, I don't know. Can't remember. Let's try to go back and
I
look.
mean, it's gonna hit all this right here.
If you don't,
Do they have that welded on there or something?
that's what I see. It might have, I don't know. I just figured that's where those hit because I thought I had enough. I was like, well, it's got to be right. Let's try to take it back off there.
Can that slide down? Oh, you pulled it shut?
A little bit. brother. We were talking about this, and we were looking at the spacing under here, and you can see, I think this is supposed to be 3/16. I don't know. I don't have a book. I wish I kind of had a book, but I think I need to take, and this has kind of got a shim on there, and beat that in a little more, get this down. But first I have to jack up the back of the crane. I need to try and get this thing a little better. I think that gap is too big, and I don't want to wear that center pin out, because I feel like if it's sitting here rocking back and forth, since we put the counterweights on, this is kind of increased. It makes me think that this needs to go, pull it down a little more. So I might do that before I ship this thing out the door. So you've seen me, we got the counterweights on. Me and my brother did, so I never painted that or anything. I don't know if I'm going to. I really don't care. I think what I'm gonna do is just paint, think about paint this up, because I want to see what it looks like white, just because I'm kind of impatient like that. I want to see instant gratification, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna work on it right now. You can watch. Maybe I'll time lapse it and make it look cool. Maybe. Or maybe I'll make you suffer through the whole thing. You can fast forward. Well, let's get this out of the way. What do you think? I like it. That's good enough for me. Old junk crane, looking good.